It's a sad sight in Toronto, an empty lot where the Canadian National Exhibition should be. The CNE usually signals a joyous end to summer, but in a way this empty lot kind of reflects how many of us have been feeling about this entire year. And now a grim prospect as organizers say the X could be gone for good. It's just another blow to Toronto's tourism industry after what has been a crushing year. Quiet, deserted, no airshow jets roaring above, no lights or music down below. It's an odd Labor Day weekend in downtown Toronto without the buzz of the CNE.
With the onset of COVID, of course, everyone knows we canceled the 2020 CNE, and that meant our projected revenues, which were around 35.9 million, 95% of that has gone away. And that translates into a $6 million loss for the year.
Brown says subject to the state of the pandemic, the 18-day fair will return next year, thanks in part to a federal financing program. But he's worried about what will happen when the financing program ends. He's hoping to secure a $6 million grant to keep it going.
It's something that's ingrained in the heritage of this city and the heritage of this province, and I think even further. And so it would be, I think, a stunning loss if we ever got to the point where this event couldn't happen.
Brown estimates the cancellation of the X alone amounts to a $128 million impact on Ontario's economy, when factoring in things like jobs, supplier contracts, and artist fees. But it is, of course, not the only tourist attraction to suffer.
About as bad as it could possibly be, quite frankly. Industry, it's been a very, very difficult time for hotels, attractions, restaurants, even a lot of the local business that many of these businesses would depend on. Even that hasn't been there. So it's not only visitors not coming, but even within the city, not nearly as much activity as you would normally see during a normal summer.
Last year, Ontario received more than 20 million interprovincial and international visitors, with tourism spending supporting roughly 335,000 jobs. It also generated $43.7 billion in economic activity. The total economic impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on tourism this year has yet to be tallied.
This is not unique to our industry. Our industry was hit probably first and perhaps the deepest and may well be the longest of all the sectors, but they've all been hit. We'll continue to have conversations with all levels of government about different ways to support the industry from a policy standpoint, a financial standpoint. This is a long recovery period, and we know it will be.
For now, businesses are also hoping with proper public health protocols in place, more locals will support them, provided they feel comfortable doing so. Another major factor in helping them survive beyond the year. In Toronto, Natividad, City News.